Yo, what's up, everybody? Give me 1 second. I want to put on some music so I can get the vibe right. Make sure we're all on the same flopping page here. Got my laptop out. Yo, by the way, peep my bags under my eyes and my voice and just everything right now. I sound like a dying dog. But anyways, give me 1 second. I'm going to put on some music, make the vibe right, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about life. And I'm going to talk to you about my feelings and my emotions. And I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to try and set an example. And most importantly, just be real. So, 1 second. I'm almost there. I'm just trying to find music. You guys will enjoy this, I promise. You need to go to my SoundCloud. By the way, SoundCloud's the best platform because you can find the best music, because you can find like shit that is just underground that you can't find anywhere else. Alright. Here we go. I almost have a song. Fuck. I need to connect this shit to my TV. Where are we at? Yo, my guy Ash, like, why are you in your feelings? I'm in my feelings because my friends are retards and got me in trouble at my apartment, and now I have to deal with it. So that's why. Alright, look. So I'm gonna say a few things, right? And then I'm gonna let you guys comment and just talk and let's just start a conversation, all right? So first and foremost, I want to point out the fact that I think vulnerability is such a unique topic, and I think that people have the wrong light on vulnerability. I think that most importantly, vulnerability is a strength and it's not a weakness. And as humans, we like to disguise our weaknesses with, this vulnerable shell of, trying to appear a certain way, trying to look a certain way to, a certain person or a certain group of people. And we kind of try and believe in what's deeper than it through religion, and we try and find where our stability is and how to measure our vulnerability with our securities and our insecurities. And it's kind of all bullshit at the end of the day, because the one thing that I can tell you that I've learned in the past year and a half, 2-3 years of my life, is that life is so much more simple than you think it is. It is not about the glitz, the glam, the fame, the bullshit, anything other than human interaction, my friends. Human interaction is the only thing that is important on this earth. And if we can learn that and we can exercise that, then we can make change. We can stop dividing. And dividing is the one thing that sets our world apart from love and eternal, happiness. It's the one thing. It's the division that we give ourselves and the division that we put upon one another that just makes things more difficult for people to fit in. And it creates these social barriers and creates these walls and paradigms and mindsets of people that feel enclosed and trapped into a certain way of being. And it's honestly bullshit, and it's so unfair. And it's only because humans have become so easily neglected to what our reality is. We disguise it with our social media and our Coachellas and our vacations and all the bullshit. And none of it really matters at the end of the day. I swear to God, I swear to you, what I've learned is that none of that shit matters at all. Literally none of it. The one thing that I really, really care about and that I'm going to think about when I go to bed every single day and before I die is what people in my life made me feel good and what that relationship meant to me. And that, my friends, is simply what life is about. It's about realizing that, and it's about finding that consciousness. Because in my opinion, like, I think that consciousness can help transcend people literally through universes and paradoxes of different thought processes and ideals. And what I mean by that is that if we realize that at the end of the day, that our entire life derives around the topic of love, whether it be through our friends, through our family, through anyone else around our life, if you can maintain the relationship with love in general, to find it in yourself, to find it in others, to find it in your friendships, to find it in your work, you will forever, ever, ever be thankful and be happy. So, anyways, that's kind of the first part of my rant. And the reason I say all this, and I'm not going to get into it because my life is so fucking public, but like, everyone makes mistakes. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything specific. There's a few areas in my life recently that I've made mistakes in, and I'm a human. And the thing is, I admit my mistakes, and I'm willing to move forward and in a positive light, and admit that, like, I know what I did wrong. And I think it's important, and I just wanted to tell you guys that because I think a lot of people are scared to admit. They're scared to be vulnerable. They're scared to say that they did something wrong, or that they thought one thing and it turned out to be another. People are so fucking lame when it comes to being vulnerable. I don't know why, but I'm here to be one of the people that want to set an example, to remind you that vulnerability is strength. Just exercise it, practice it, tell people about what's worrying you. Don't feel alone, because that's not what life is about. It's not about trying to deal with all these problems and trying to find what the deeper meaning of life. And that's everyone's problem, you know what I mean? Everyone's sitting around at the end of the day trying to think about why this, why that, what's the deeper meaning. And it's not about finding the deeper meaning of life. Life is about living it. It's about connecting with the humans around you, and about enjoying the time that you're here, because we cannot measure anything other than that, whether we're going to die in 5 days, 100 years, or 1,000,000 light years. We don't know. All we know is that we're here now and we have one another. So we need to stop fucking neglecting that, stop abusing that, stop dividing that, and stop torturing it, and simply love one another. And with all that being said, I just want to be a friend to everyone that doesn't see this, to everyone that doesn't understand that life is has so much to offer and is worth living. Not because of how much money's in your bank account, or because of someone at school thinking that you're the cool kid, or that you're going to be valedictorian or fucking prom queen or whatever the hell. It's not about any of that, man. Literally, all it's about is realizing that you are a student and you are learning, and that every day is a new experience for you. And just find people to live that with, man. Find people that you can sit down with and be excited to have life with. In general, whether you're eating food, watching a movie, whatever it is, get excited. Life is short. Don't sit around and mope and try and find the deeper meaning and just blame the world for all of the problems that you see being physical and noticeable around you. The only real problem that we have in our world is that people don't know themselves enough. And people hide that, and people try and mask that, and they try and become other people, or they try and show something that they're not, because they don't want one person to think one way or another. They only want people to think that they're cool and they're smart and they're sexy. And it's bullshit. We don't need to think that we're cool and we're smart and we're sexy. That's not what life is about. And I hate that people consider those things. Like when I was in Japan the other day, I had some of my friends, and everyone who was welcome come say hello to me at a meet and greet, and or just like a meeting, whatever you want to call it, outside of a store in Japan. And this girl said something before she wanted to take a photo with me, and it pissed me off so much. She said, I don't remember what it was exactly, but she said something along the lines of like, I can't be in the photo because I'm too ugly. And I felt so disgusted with humanity that I was standing next to someone who was a beautiful, young, happy girl, and she felt so bad about herself that she wouldn't want to take a photo with me because of the social standards that we set and we create for the world around us. That is fucking bullshit. That pissed me off so much. I sat in that moment and I told that girl, yo, I want everyone around me to understand this right now. That is not what life is about. You are beautiful solely because you are you. If you looked like this person or that person or whatever else, then you're boring. Because that's a social standard that incompetent and vulnerable people create because they want to feel better about themselves. And they idolize these big people that do one simple thing but really have an entire team of people around them doing everything. So who do you really want to idolize? The people that you think are the real leaders of the world, or the people that actually are excited to be themselves and be confident in who they are? Anyways, fuck the term beauty. It's the stupidest shit ever. It means absolutely nothing. We are all beautiful in our own way, and that is why we are beautiful. Literally because we are different. It would make no sense if we were the same. It would mean nothing to any one of us, and literally all of us would be unhappy. Like, what the hell would our lives be? You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I have to rant. Like, sometimes my thoughts just go and go and go, and like I don't say anything, and that's me being vulnerable. That's me sometimes like not knowing how to deal with life. I don't want to admit it. I just want to hold it back. And like that's not what life's about. I don't know any of you guys right now watching this. Maybe 2 of my friends are watching. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't care about what anyone thinks about me because I know that I'm a human and I'm going through life right now in my human experience. This is not me. This is not everything that me as Neels Visser or whatever you want to call me will be. My name, my hair, my everything that you see physically and emotionally and whatever about me right now, that is not only me. Neels Visser is much more, and you are much more. Everyone is much more than their names. You get what I'm saying? Like literally everyone has so much more to them than just their human experience. And right now all we know, like I said, and relating to our human interactions, is the only 2 concrete things that we know, right? Are that we are all alive. Everyone that you can think of around you, all the plants, all the people, all the birds and the bees, and we are here on Earth. That's all we know. We don't know what's out there. We don't know why we're here. We don't know who put us here. We don't know how we got here. So again, because we're vulnerable, we like to try and make all these different assumptions and accusations about what life is and how it should be and how we should live and who we should idolize. But it's bullshit. Again, like literally none of it makes sense. All we're here for is to recognize our human experience and to learn and grow and help one another every day. No matter if it's a homeless person or a rich person, a good person or a bad person. We're all people. We all make mistakes. We are all vulnerable. But not everyone's going to admit that, and you have to make that cognizant decision in your mind to understand that not everyone's going to be the person that you're going to connect with on such a deep level and know for the rest of your life. You're going to get hurt. Shit is going to happen in your life. You're going to get your heart broken. You're going to have all these different things happen, and things are going to seem like the world is ending every time, and it's going to suck. If you get broken up with, or if you lose your job, or you get kicked out of school, or whatever the hell the case is, it all means nothing at the end of the day. And the only thing that you should all be worried about is whether or not that the people you know and the people that love you around you know that you love them. That's all that matters. Everyone should know that you love them. That is all that we are here on earth to do, is to give one another the respect and the care to show that, hey, I'm a human. I can make a mistake, or I cannot make a mistake. I can do whatever it is, but I am here with someone. I am here with people. I am not alone, and people are going to keep me going. Because the thing is, everyone gets down. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gets down. Everyone builds all this shit in their head, and they think, I'll never be this. I'm never going to equate to be that. I'm never going to meet this kind of person, or I'm never going to have this money or drive this car. And here's what I have to say to all that. That's a weak-ass mindset. Weak. That is nothing but you having a bad relationship with yourself to not admit when you make mistakes. Because here's the thing. If you want this goal, whatever it is in your life, you are literally the only thing standing in between yourself and that goal. Literally you. As long as it's tangible and you're not saying that you want to freaking walk to the moon, obviously it's not going to happen. But otherwise, you are the only thing in between yourself and your dreams. So you need to cognizantly wake up, realize that, and take action. And stop sitting around and waiting for people to hand you a roadmap. 2018, everyone wants to sit around and fucking let the whole internet figure everything out for us and just sit behind our phones in our apartments, watching our Netflixes, talking to our Google Homes and our Amazons, and not do anything. We literally live in an incompetent, invulnerable, and bullshit society where we are lazy and nothing other than nagging on one another makes us feel good about ourselves. So we need to stop that. We absolutely have to stop that, my friends. Anyways, why I'm saying all that is because when you get down and when shit gets tough, you got to remember that we're all here together. You got to remember that there's so much more to push for than just looking to be something for someone else or whatever it is. I mean, man, life is so much easier than people set it out to be. And I am so excited to have realized this and to be able to like give you guys my 2 cents and to be a person who you can come to for any kind of support or help, because I know that like I've made mistakes and you need someone to go to. And you need someone to make you feel like life's worth living. Not that it's ever not worth living, but you need someone to remind you that every day is a beautiful day and that every day is an experience and that every day is something that you should be excited about because it's a new day, it's a new opportunity, and it's a new experience. And I think people don't take that home as hard anymore as they used to. And I think it's sad because I don't want to raise kids in a world where there's so much hate. I don't want to have my life be based in this world where people are so full of themselves. I don't. So I have to be the change that I want to see. And you have to be the change that you want to see. So I challenge you. Because I'm challenging myself. I'm admitting my mistakes. I do dumb stuff. I'm a human, man. Alright? But I'm going to admit my mistakes. I'm not going to back down from them. I will make changes in my life, and I will always, always do whatever I can to make the people around me feel loved and know that they're here for nothing other than love, radiance, and light. Anyways, I'm not crying, guys. You all saying I'm crying. I'm not crying. I lost my voice. I feel crazy. My head's a million places. Anyways, I'm going to use some essential oil because this shit helps me calm down. My heart's going a million miles an hour right now because, you know what? I spent the past 2.5 weeks in Asia, and I had this spiritual, like, man who was actually just a tour guide for my family and I when I was in Japan. And his name's Masaki. And I had a really, really beautiful connection with him. And I just want to like tell you guys about it because it felt good. And it reminded me that like there's so many good people on this earth, and that life literally is about knowing those good people and appreciating them and making them feel loved. So anyways, what happened was I was on this trip, right, with my family, and we were doing this guide or this tour, and we were in Kyoto, Japan. And this guy Masaki was showing us around, and he kept talking for a long time about everything. Every temple we'd go to, every little corner we'd turn, he'd explain everything for 30 minutes and the history and the this, because he was a teacher for 35 years. And I was like, you know what, I know more, I don't care, I don't need to listen. And when this guy started eventually moving the conversation into an area of spirituality, he reminded me and enlightened me about the beauty of the Buddhist religion and Japanese religion, and Asian, derived language. Let me use my words again. The Asian-centric religions. I learned a lot about them, and that there's so much more than a religion. And what excited me about them, and again, I'm not a religious person, but what made me feel good about them was that I was reminded that there are other people that believe that life is just about human interaction. It's not about trying to be anything other than yourself. And in fact, Buddhism, from my understanding, please excuse me if I'm wrong, I mean none of this in a harsh way. But from my understanding, it's all about really finding Buddha within yourself and finding that, eternal like mecca of what you believe is light and love and joy. It's about finding that in yourself, man. And I kept talking with this guy, Masaki, and he kept telling me all these different tools and tricks about, kind of getting into this mindset. And I recently have just been meditating a lot in general anyways, because I love just how it makes me feel. And this guy teaches Tai Chi. And I didn't really know much about Tai Chi, but I guess similar to the Buddhist, religions and Asian religions, it's more about actually like the spiritual aspect of it versus anything other than, fighting or wanting to actually hurt people. It has nothing to do with hurting people, and karate and all those things. Maybe I'm confusing the two. I don't know. But anyways, what I've really, really learned from that scenario and after connecting with that guy was that there's so many good people on this earth, and you just have to give them the opportunity to show that they're a good person and that they have something to offer, because at the end of the day, we all have something to offer, each and every one of us. And the fact that we have a different thing to offer is our beauty, that is our uniqueness, and that is our light. And we just need to recognize that, because this guy reminding me that life is about people and that I need to be more patient and I need to just give people time and give them my respect, then I'll be happy. Because when I was talking to this guy, towards the end of our conversation, this was after spending an entire day with him, the best part about the whole thing was that my entire family was able to connect in a deeper way, because this guy reminded all of us about all the distractions in our life, and that nothing is more important than our relationship with one another and our family, and how we make one another feel, and how we give one another the strength and the guidance to live life. And that was so, so, so powerful to learn and be reminded of from someone so far away and so distant, that literally speaks a different language and who is literally 70 years old. I felt so starstruck. Like, it was seriously the craziest thing. But anyways, everyone keeps saying I'm sad. I'm literally not sad at all. I feel really good right now. I'm really honest. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm talking from my heart. I have nothing to lie about. I have nothing to hide. Like, shit, man, I'm a human. I'm down to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I want to be here for you guys always, because you've only been here for me. And in the past few weeks, I have, let's just say, been not my best self. And it's fine, because I get it. Like, sometimes I'm just not my best self, but I'm here. And I'm ready to make a difference. And I'm ready to feel excited about who I want to be and being my best self. So I'm going to do that now. And I encourage you guys to do that as well. So anyways, that's kind of my thoughts right now and where my head's at. And I just feel really, really, really blessed and grateful right now to be alive, man. Like, I feel really blessed. And I feel so excited to have so many people around me that want good for the world. And I feel so, so, so blessed to be around people that are working hard and people that are really trying to do everything that they can to stimulate themselves and those around them, and not just make themselves feel like they're part of some social standard, because it's not cool at all. But anyways, I fucking love everyone, man. And I love life. And I believe in everyone. And I believe in the good in everyone. I don't see evil in my world. Not in my world. Maybe in your world. Maybe in a past world. Maybe the hate and the war. But I don't see that. I don't see evil in my world. My world is a good world. And that's the mindset everyone has to have. Because you are what you think about. You are the sum of your thoughts. And if you don't see that, then you're wasting your own time every day, every single day of your life. So remember that you are your own thoughts, and you have to be positive and concrete in your thoughts. Because what I know is that, man, that's what I know. I know that if you wake up and you tell yourself, I will do this, I am doing this, you're 10 times more likely to do it than by saying, I'm going to try this. Because when you say try, you're expecting room for failure. It's not a guaranteed fail, but when you try, you're expecting room for failure. And failure isn't a bad thing, don't get me wrong. We learn from failure. Failure is a great thing. But what I'm telling you about trying something is it is set up to fail. So if you want to have a difference in your life and you want to see a change in any way, shape, or form, the first thing I'll tell you, that relationship with yourself. You gotta connect, man. You gotta go take a trip. You gotta go read a book. You gotta go do something to connect with yourself and feel good. You gotta love yourself before you can love other people, before you can love other relationships and put your 110% into anything. You have to love yourself. Yeah. So funny how life works, like things happen and you feel like the world's gonna crumble on you. And then other times littlest things happen and you literally feel like you're on top of the world and that you created all things around. But it's funny because you just have to find that in between. That stimulation of I am human right now. I am in my headspace. And I'm aware. And just remember to help people around you. Because I don't want to see more people be hurting and be sad because there's no reason. It doesn't make sense. Like, our life is seriously way too short. And if you can be a person who makes someone else realize that, or allows them to be reminded of where love comes from, that's a good person, man. And I respect you. And I respect everyone who has that mind space and everyone who wants to see that good in the world. Everyone. Anyways, I have a lot on my mind right now. And I have a lot that I want to change about myself. And I'm not going to tell you guys anything specific because you guys like to assume shit and just take everything way too far. But everyone will see change in me now. There's a lot I'm going to do to make my life a better place and make the people around me feel like life is a better place. And I'm excited to make these changes. I'm excited to show the world that I'm human and that I'm admitting to my mistakes and that it's not all that there is to me. So, with that being said, I want all you guys to know I'm not sad at all. I'm just aware. That's it. I'm not sad. I'm aware. I'm here to learn. I'm here to succeed. I'm here to fail. I don't need to take anything too far anymore because I know that life's about something so much less constricting than I thought. It's just about living. It's about waking up every day excited that there's a new opportunity, there's another person around, or the same person around to make smile, to make feel good, to feel connected to. I'm so excited. Every day, man. Every fucking day I'm excited. And I'm going to remind you guys that. And I'm going to try and help you find that place. I'm not selfish. I don't need to be here alone. I don't want to be in my headspace alone. I want everyone to feel welcomed and to feel loved. That's what life's about, man. So, I'm going to go and meditate. But I encourage you guys to really think about your life right now. Think about all the people around you, and think about every decision that a human makes, every interaction, and that it's all based on love. And don't lie to yourself and try and put up some wall. Say that you're human and you're not like that because you're better, and this dude online is just fucking weirdo talking out of his ass because he's sad. I'm not sad, dude. I'm woke. I'm being honest. I'm gonna tell you, stop putting up a wall. Stop pretending. Stop faking. Be real with yourself. Self-admittance and self-confidence are the two hardest things to have. And to pair them together is even harder. But you can do it, because I can. And I'm no different than anyone. So stay woke. Don't lie. See yourself. Notice your vulnerability. Accept it. Praise it, in fact. Tell others about it. Remind them of it. But don't for 1 second tell me that you're better than this mindset, or that you're cooler, or that you know more than me. Not that you don't know more than me, or that about this though, and that this is how you should look at life. Whatever. Oh, I am really happy I just vented, because I'm not gonna lie, I've just been in like in a weird headspace. I just kind of needed to talk, you know? And sometimes all it takes is just talking, letting people know what's up, and being honest. Just to remember that, like, everything's good. Life's good. Life's gonna go on, man. Everything's gonna be good. Everyone's gonna be happy. It will all move on. You just gotta remind yourself why we're here and who we're here with. So, with that being said, I want to talk to a few of you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I really don't want to just talk and like ask you your favorite color, or have like any bullshit kind of conversations with people that just want to talk to me for any superficial reason. If you request me right now to talk, I want to talk to you about life, and I want to hear where you're at and where your head's at, and I want to answer any questions in any way that I could help you, or help you feel comfortable, or feel excited, or feel good about life. But please don't request to talk to me if you just want to ask for a screenshot or something for your friends to see. I don't want to talk because of anything superficial. But I'm down to talk to a few of you guys and just see where your head's at. Make sure you're good, all right? Let's see who's around. Hello? 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 And goodbye. Alright, I'm gonna try someone else. Oh my god, my voice is gone. Alright, my friend Melissa. Let's see if you answer. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about...
Hi.
Yo,
Hi, how are you?
what's up, Melissa?
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my
How
god.
are you?
Fine. And you?
I'm alright.
I can't believe this.
So tell me, where are you at in your head right now? Like, what do you think about life?
I'm in Ecuador. Oh my god, I can't believe this. You know,
Or like, not physically.
okay.
Are you happy? Are you excited about life?
Um Yeah, maybe sometimes because I had like a difficult and my father died 2 years ago, so I am trying right now to accept all the things that happened to me with when he left. So he passed away. So
I'm so sorry to hear that.
yeah,
My heart and my love and everything in me is with you and your family. But
yeah,
I appreciate and respect you so much for sharing that. I think it's so beautiful that you were able to admit that in front of a lot of people and talk
yeah,
about something that makes you upset. But here's what I have to tell you. When you say that you're happy sometimes, you should realize that that's more of a mindset than anything else. And it's not anything in your life that's exterior that's going to make you happy. It's not going to be any amount of money. It's not going to be any friend. It's not going to be any new toy or new iPhone. None of that. It might make you happy for a little while, but what's going to make you happy is reminding yourself that you're loved and that you have
yeah,
people around you that love you and that you should share that love and remind other people that that's why we're all here together, is to feel that love. Because that love that you have for those who have passed away around you and all others who are watching, that's the strongest thing that as humans we have. And that is the one sole thing that'll make you happy. So if you focus on that and you listen to yourself every day, you'll find happiness in every day. Because there's no reason to be happy sometimes. Sometimes isn't enough. Life is way too short. So remind
yeah.
yourself,
Life is way
be
too short.
happy. Find that sense of yourself every day. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out right now because it's just too hard. But I'm trying to help my family and myself to be happy,
That's
to
really
find
good.
happiness, to find happiness in everything that I do every day, to live every day like it was like the last day of your life. So I I just am learning every day for life.
That's so beautiful. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy that you're thankful and that you're grateful and that you're trying to show others around you that that's what life's all about.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more happy. That's so beautiful.
Oh my, I can't believe this.
Well, I'm
Um,
really happy we got to talk and that we have the
yeah,
same
it's
idea on
it's
how to
kind
live
of
your life.
crazy because I'm like too far away. So
You're a little far, I'm not gonna lie, but the cool thing is that we can connect no
yeah,
matter where we are in the world nowadays.
yeah, and that's great. And you're such an inspiring person, so that's good to be talking to you.
Oh, well, I'm glad you think that, and I'm happy that you see me as someone
No, I'm
with a
glad.
positive light.
I'm the glad person. So, I feel honored to be here. I can't believe this.
Oh, well, you're so sweet. I'm really happy I got to talk to you. I'm gonna talk to a few more people now.
Okay,
Just try and see who else I can give some love.
okay.
But I
Can I
appreciate you.
can I take a picture of some a screenshot?
Of course, of course.
Okay, okay.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you later. All right. How beautiful was that? Man, I can't believe life. There's some good people. There are some good people out here. Let's see who we got. Elza. All right. Don't request if you're not gonna accept, family. Who's out here trying to stay woke? Let's see. Rochelle. Rachel Lee? I don't know. It's like Rachel Lee. It's a cool name. Hello?
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, cutie?
What?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm
Oh
good.
my god.
Is it late at night?
What?
Is it late at night where you are?
Yes.
Where are you?
Israel.
You're in Israel?
Yes.
Wow, that's so beautiful. What's your
Oh my
name?
God. Can you save this live, please?
What's your name?
Rachel.
Rayton?
Rachel.
Wait, so tell me, are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
You're happy about life?
What?
You're happy about life?
Yes.
You know that you're loved and that there's lots of people on this earth that love you and appreciate you?
Yeah,
If you
I
don't know
know.
that, I want to remind you. There's a lot of people that care about you. There's a lot of people that want to see you smile. So remember to keep smiling because you got to keep others smiling, all right?
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'm so happy to talk to you. I'm going to talk to a few more people so I can spread some love. But I appreciate your time, okay? Okay. So I'm going to talk to you later, all right?
Bye. Bye.
That was cool. Wait, what's wrong with my shit? All right. Andrea. Could do.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, I want to. Okay, we're at school right now. We just started school.
You guys are at school?
How to Neels Visser.
Yo, what's up, school?
Hi. Hi.
Where are you guys?
We're at school right now.
Where in the world are you? Where in the world are you?
I can't even hear you. I'm so sorry.
Where in the world are you?
What? Oh my god.
Where in the world are you?
We're in California. We live in Irvine.
Hey, it's lit.
What?
All right, girls. Well, I can't really hear you. I'm gonna talk to
Sorry,
some other people, but just want to say hey, all right?
Yes.
All right. So that was kind of exactly what I didn't want to have happen, but whatever. I'm not Isabella. What up? I'm not Isabella. That's connecting too slow. I think it's a sign. Not gonna work. All right. We got my friend Zenya.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, how
Do you
are
hear
you?
me?
Yeah,
What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Where are you?
I'm in Egypt.
In Egypt. Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Are you happy right now?
yeah,
You're happy?
yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe you accepted me. This is crazy.
You know that there's a lot of people on this earth that love you?
Oh my God, Brad, thank you.
There's a lot of people that love you and care about you. There's a lot of people that want to
Yeah,
see you smile every day.
thank you.
You need to remember that every day, all right?
Yeah, you too.
Okay. I will.
And tell Cindy I love her.
Huh?
Tell Cindy I love her.
All right.
Okay,
Will do.
bye.
All right. I'll talk to you. That was awkward. All right. Let's see who we got. Go live with one more of you guys. and then I gotta get back to work. Hello?
Oh my god, am I live?
You're live.
Oh my god, I was like currently in my bed and I was like, oh my god, did you just accept me? Oh wait, sorry, okay. Now I'm
What's
fine.
your name?
Okay. What do you say?
What's your name?
My name is Alice.
Oh, my name is Alex. Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
No way, that's dope.
Oh, yeah. How are you?
I'm well. I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me, are you happy?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess. I mean, just, there's some people I get, like, bullied in school sometimes.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks. But, otherwise, I'm fine.
You want to know something funny?
Yeah, sure.
I think I was the biggest person to be bullied in like all of high school. Like everyone bullied me, and everyone hated me, and everyone talked shit about me and started rumors about me. And when I was younger
Yeah.
too, and even now, a lot of people have a lot of shit to say. But
Yeah.
you want to know what's real though is that life isn't about considering other people's thoughts and opinions. It's about constantly reminding yourself that you're loved and that you are love and that you need to spread love. And if you
Yeah.
can cognizantly find that understanding every day, you'll find happiness and you can ignore bullshit around you like bullies. Because what I'll tell you is that when I used to let a bully get to me, I used to let it beat me up and their words or their actions or whatever it was that made me feel bad. Every time I would think about it and let it happen to me was
Yeah.
when it was painful. But when I didn't accept it and I didn't admit to it and I ignored it and I kept the relationship with myself to say, you're better than that mindset. You're better than that thought process. You don't need to stoop to their level and think so low. You don't need to find a place of stupidity in your head to accept their idiocy and their words and their actions. So remember that literally every single day, you should wake up consciously understanding that someone is always going to have something bad to say. Look at great people in our world. There's a million bad things to say about all of them still. And it sucks. Everyone has something bad to say about. And the problem with life is that people want to think that the positive and negatives that come in and out are the only things that we should focus on. But it's not the only thing we should focus on. What we should focus on is the love that we have for ourselves and one another's. And if you
Yeah.
can find that every day, then you're going to be able to say fuck off to any bully. And excuse my language, but I'm just passionate. And I mean that with all of my love and all of my heart, that I promise if you can find the mindset every day of self-love and that you don't need to worry about what other people think because you spread enough love to yourself, your love is infectious. That's the best part about humans. Our love is infectious. So keep spreading love. Don't accept the hate. Accept love. And if you ever feel like there is something that actually beats you up and you feel like it's so true and it freaking hurts and your mom even says the same thing and all these people and it's the whole world's coming at you, take 10 deep breaths, all right? 10
Yeah.
deep breaths, relax. It happens to all of us. Everyone gets beat up a little bit. Maybe you think some people more or less than others, some people worse, but that's not what matters. We all deal with it. It's about reminding one another that when you are dealing with it, that you're loved and that you will get out of that mind space and that you will get out of that physical space and that it's not going to constantly happen because you are love and you spread love. So remember that.
Yeah. I've done like a lot of meditation and stuff because I thought that helped. With me being, well, I've I think I've reached something that I feel others. I feel like I'm helping myself. So all of the people that helping me, I just want to let them know that I'm grateful for everything. and you are amazing to people and spread your word too, and spread happiness and love, and yeah, you're amazing. We need more role models as you know. Yeah.
I appreciate your kind words. You're so, so, so sweet, and I really appreciate that. But I'm going to be honest, like, I'm nothing special. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. It's what we're all supposed to do. It's what we're here for, is to just remind one another that we're loved and that we all have purpose. It's not anything special that I have inside me or that someone down the street or my neighbor or whoever. And that's the one thing that we all have to remind ourselves, is that admitting that is when you'll be happy eternally. And that's when you'll understand life. It's not that I have something special inside me, or that good people have something special inside them compared to people who make a mistake and end up in jail. Not better people. It's just people. And we got to remind ourselves that we all have to find that cognizant love for ourselves and for others, and to always want to grow and evolve. So I appreciate your kind words, but you can find that in yourself as well. And you should, because it's there. It's just hiding. Just find it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me talk to you. I really appreciate it.
You're
I think
so welcome. Don't thank me. I'm here for everyone. Like, I am nothing but a student amongst students, and I am happy to help.
oh,
Well, I appreciate you talking. I'm gonna go get some tea because my voice is actually starting to hurt me now. But I appreciate you talking. Just remember that you're loved, all right?
oh, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you as well. I'll talk to you later. That was really cool. It's so powerful that that young girl was able to admit a really negative area in her life without knowing me or any of the thousands of you guys watching, and be vulnerable and say, hey, this is something I'm dealing with in real time, and just deal with it. Like, that was so beautiful, and I'm so inspired by her, and I'm very grateful for that conversation. And I think that's something that, if I want you guys to take away from this conversation at all I want you to take away literally is that you're loved, you're not alone, and you don't need to be searching for what's deeper than what you know. Just be excited to be here. Be grateful. Say thank you. Be respectful. Allow others to find love in you, and give others the love that you want to receive. Gain. It's something my parents always told me, and it's something that to this day I see true. Givers will always gain. So give back a little bit, all right? I challenge all of you. I'm going to go make some tea. I appreciate you all listening. Hopefully I didn't bore you, and hopefully the real ones here got something real out of this. If you have any hate on this at all, you're a horrible person, and I want nothing to do with you. So for those who are watching, I love you all. I'm your friend. I'm here for you. Don't be a stranger. Talk to you later.